Okay, this is my mango, which I am training to become a bonsai, but still in a very large pot, and it's fruiting. This is the fruit, still a very small one, but I think that will still grow larger to 3 times of that. And the problem will be that it cannot carry its own weight. I need to stake it, then I'll be staking them. And I will also be removing this roadstick, because I use this roadstick to really bend that trunk crazy. So, and here this is a branch growing, and see the tip. You can look closer more on the tip. So that's the mango bonsai. Okay, this one is a root from the tamarind we remove from there. We remove here. This is the coiling root of the tamarind. We first cut this from the tamarind, and the tamarind we planted into a cascade on rock. So this is now the root, and the tamarind on rock is still under shade. This is now the tamarind that we planted on rock, and it is surviving. See, then the next job for that will be wiring this so that it will be on a cascade type, but this one is not too vigorous yet. We will do that somehow in the future. And these are some coconuts which we did some root works, and they are now placed in a semi-sun, semi-shade. Okay, so this one is very weak. This is the one that we planted on rock. That one still very weak and in a semi-shade. Okay, this was the tamarind. Oh, not a tamarind, this is a fire tree which we planted, and the video which it showed is this was still a material. Now it is thriving well, and I did some wiring on this. Okay, if you notice, I think here's the wire, and I think the wire now needs to be removed because they're biting. Okay, and this is a soft branch. They have very soft branches. So okay, so I'll make a video on my next work on this, which is okay, this is the large selection, the large pemphiis we planted on rock. Okay, this has now this has grown many branches, and we have wired them, okay, to get the proper direction. Okay, so this is the very large branch. The last video I did was how to repot your large bonsai material to a larger pot, and in that video I explained the reason why we need to pot them up to larger pots. So this is still in the growing freely stage, and we do branch selections once in a while this is in this pot, so we can choose which branches to let grow freely. Okay, growing freely is the next stage to after rooting. So but this one we transferred in this pot, quite already have large roots, and now we are growing it further to create thick branches, which we will eventually cut. So because the technique I use is and this one is the tamarind that was trunk split. Okay, so that plastic basin is its extension, and there's no more reverse taper, so that was the correction done, okay, with this work. And there's the plywood, which is a tall one, okay, an extension of the original pot to submerge that trunk split portion wherein the new root growth is expected. But of course it's still very new now. I'm just showing the update for you guys. Okay, this one is one tamarin which I restyled, okay, still with its okay, very crazily bent trunk, and yes, it's thriving well. And here is that lemon which I made into a bonsai by crazily bending the trunks, okay, and it is growing so slowly, but there are fruits. I need to put this up. Okay, this one here is the tamarind. We split the bark only. We air layered or ground layer and splitting the bark. So this is the extension, and that was the, okay, that's the root work there. So he placed there the drawing of the bark split technique. So this is the premna where the video I made was to how to thicken your branches without hard cut back. So this one, okay, this is the branch that we thickened, and also here is one branch, okay, that we approach grafted. Okay, so they're doing well. So basically all the experiments are still doing well as of today. Okay, August 1. Why ito? Why po din dako nga tanom para makita nila ang trabaho nga dako. ni mong dakong kahoy dong? Carving this now because if the branches will already be formed, then it will be difficult to get inside this. So that's why we have to do it now. But this still has about 3 to 5 years to go to get formed. So that's for today with this carving.